Okie dokie, let's get started with some Christmas stuff. We got Jingle All the Way from 1996. It has a 5.0 on Internet Movie Database. Director Brian Levant. Gross $129 million. Budget $75 million. And critically, this movie was hated. Thought it was very bad. Even though I think it's just good, clean fun, I don't hate it. Nostalgia critic hates it a lot. Who can hate Arnold Schwarzenegger, seriously? He's just awesome in this, too. Now, Sinbad, I must agree, is horrible in this movie. Just, total waste of time. Horrible, hated him. But Arnold All the Way is basically about two parents who are neglecting their kids, and they want to get them a Turbo Man doll or some kind. Basically, have to fight for it. So yeah, it's just good, clean fun. Good, clean fun for Christmas. I recommend it for Lisa Watts. It's good. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Booyah! It's Power Rangers! I'm dreaming of a White Ranger. Yeah! This is from 1995. It has a 7.5 as an episode. This is very hard to find probably by now. I do believe it's the first of two that are released as a Christmas label. But this is the best one. The other one's called Alpha's Christmas or something. But this is the best one. It's about Lord Zed taking over Christmas. My favorite Power Rangers character, I used to legally change my name to that man one day. He pawned you. Soccer moms, bitches. Until he got scared of his evilness and made him more comical. Bastard. This is a great episode. I recommend you can find it. Power Rangers. If you didn't like Power Rangers, I seriously worry about you. You should have. I did. Fox Kids, baby. 90s. Check out some of the music on YouTube. Techno. Power Rangers. Looking at my need and saw this movie just sitting there. I forgot I even had this movie. I just have one of the sequels, the Santa Claus 2, as a 5.5 Internet Movie Database. 1994. Tim Allen. It's not as good as the first, I know. It's basically about, I want to say, a killer robotic Santa Claus, I want to say. Maybe. It's been a while since I've seen this one. I know that's not the theme of the first one. Or is it? I don't think it's the theme of the first one, but the first one is better. So the third one, it came out 10 years later. And it got really bad reviews. So watch it if you want to. Pretty amusing. The Santa Claus 2. Home Alone. From writer John Hughes. From 1990 as a 7.0. Director Chris Columbus. Budget $18 million. Worldwide gross of $476 million. Very, very good Christmas movie. Who does not like, and who has not seen this? You are dumb if you have not. Everybody has seen Home Alone, and you're lying if you tell me otherwise. Has Macaulay Culkin, the child actor. Has, who is that, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, the house nabbers, people, kidnapper thingies. Basically, the family leaves the boy in the home and take off, and that's basically the plot. Robbers come to try to take the house and the things, and Macaulay Culkin is, Kevin! Ah! Comes and gets rid of them. So yeah, I highly recommend this movie. It's a Christmas classic. Everybody should watch it. It's very fun, very good story. It's just epic. Home Alone, 1990. Next up we have its sequel, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, 1992. Has a 5.9 on Internet Movie Database. Same director, same writer, almost the same people. And they made $358 million overall gross. It's a pretty good sequel. I like it. Some folks hate it. But it's just as good to me. It's not as good as the first, but it's just a very, very good sequel, I think. Basically, it's a setting change. That's basically the only difference. Still a pretty good story. It's not too far-fetched. Overall, Great Christmas movie. I used to watch these things continuously. That's why the boxes look a little bit more banged up. As a kid, 90s, great movie. I highly recommend this movie. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. And last and certainly least, Home Alone 3. This movie, 1997, has a 3.7. Interview database, director Raja Gosnell, writer John Hughes, the only person left from the original two. Budget 32 million, gross 79, which is like a horrendous drop. This movie is so far-fetched. Basically, those are a bunch of terrorists from another country. It starts off in another country in Europe. Terrorists robbing in a small town. How stupid does that sound? Good God. The Nostalgia Critic has a great review of this, basically bashing John Hughes, which he overwhelmingly deserved for making this crap. So far-fetched, it's just dumb, you don't like none of them. Everything is just so pinpointed, it looks like it's all fixed out. The parrots talk, leave voice messages. The house has Wi-Fi to control this crap like a frickin' 10-year-old knows how to work fucking Wi-Fi. God, I just dropped the F-bomb. Sorry, Jared. Look who said that. Better than the first two. If you can't read that, it says Roger Ebert said that. Stupid Roger Ebert must have been on crack cocaine when he said that one. Avoid this movie. It's not very good. It's just, if you're a stupid kid, you might like it. There's a fourth one made for TV, which is even worse. It's basically a quasi-remake of the first one. And it's just so damn dumb. So yeah, Home Alone 3, it's terrible. The other ones I pointed out were much better to watch at Christmas time. This sort of pack of dick, piss, slutty, dick, quasi, penis, hardness, lotion, sex. Don't watch this movie. It's just so bad. You don't even like the villains. You don't like him or him. You just want them all to die. You want him to die too. You want the parrot to peck out his eyes, the Florida Everglades. But I digress. Home Alone 3. Please do not watch this piss. So yeah, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays. Have a Happy New Year. Don't get plastered too much. Get lots of presents. Keep uploading videos. Keep going bankrupt like me. Keep being sexy. Keep being horny. Keep being very horny. Horny a lot. Horny and watching movies. Horny and drunk. You get the idea. Merry Christmas!
Hello, and tonight we have The Nightmare Before Christmas, just by Tim Burton, the same one that did The Corpse Bride. And there are some similarities but major differences, obviously. One being that this is in Halloween Town. Yay for Halloween Town. This is a 1993 movie. It won Best Visual Effects and was the best musical album for children. Some of the songs are also on Disney. If you have the Disney albums, some of the songs are on there. Let's see. Jack gets lost, and he has racked his brain and come up with all of the tricks that he could play to scare people in Halloween Town, and now he's grasping at straws, basically. And he goes to Christmas Town, and he gets the feeling of Christmas, and so he wants to bring that back to Halloween Town, but taking over the job of Santa Claus and sending kids to go kidnap Santa Claus from Halloween Town. Kids from Halloween Town to go kidnap Santa Claus, bring him back. And they're specifically told not to bring in Oogie Boogie, meaning the Boogie Monster. However, they do. So Santa is being held captive by the Boogeyman, basically. And so Jack comes along and saves them because Sally tried to save Santa Claus, and then, she got caught too, and so the Boogie Monster had both of them, and but Jack saves the day, and he and Sally got together, and yes, I'm spoiling it completely for anyone who has not seen it, which since it's 1993 and it's now 2010, that's, 17 years. So if you are within the ages of one, of like newborn and 16 and you haven't seen it, or 17, maybe 18, I know that Chris and I just watched this last night, and yes, I know that we're rambling, but we finally saw it, and so we're all good now. But yeah, it's fun. It's funny. It wasn't really scary, and it didn't really have anything objectionable. Visually, obviously, Christmas Town is much more brighter and cheerier than Halloween Town, because you know those two holidays, and you can contrast them in your head. Oogie Boogie Man had black lighting, whereas Halloween Town was drabbish by day, but more alive at night, which, come on, it's Halloween Town. What do you expect Halloween Town to be like? And the mayor has both a happy face and a frowny face. And his head spins around on its top kind of thing. And there's werewolves and trick-or-treaters and ragdolls. And yeah, Jack is a giant, long skeleton. Like, long skeleton. Yeah, it was a great movie. So, if you can find it, go for it. If not, get it out of the library. Yeah.